Hi everyone, good evening. Thank you to welcome to Speed Home Ringgit Hack Show. Hi everyone, thank you for attending our today's Ringgit Hack Show. So today our topic is quite special. We have invited and building material online to offline platform founder and CEO of HOMA to you. So today what we are going to talk about is how can you set up your house green corner for your house with a very affordable price, right? So later we are going to share about this topic, but before that, let me introduce myself. I'm Paul from Speed Home Marketing. I'm so happy now I'm seeing some of our supporters and our friends is joining our Ringgit Hack Show. So if you are the first time that join our Ringgit Hack Show, can you just give me some response? Just type 1. And if you came to our platform before our Ringgit Hack Show, before you attended our Ringgit Hack Show before, just type the times of the show that you have already come. Okay. So for the friends that who are already on our Facebook Live, can I ask you just do us a favor, and in the exchange, right, we are going to have a lucky draw to send out some gift. We will send out two books, and also HOMA today they also sponsor us two small little plant they will send to your place, and also we will send out another two fire blankets. We will send out books, fire blankets, and also some plants if you share our Facebook Live. So yeah, so what are you waiting for? So you already saw us in this live. You already joined this live on the Facebook. You just share the Facebook Live and you already stand a chance. So for the friends on the YouTube, no worry. Actually, you also can just go to our Facebook and sign up, and you also stand the same chance to win the prize. So share our FB Live now and win the financial management books or a fire blanket. So in the meanwhile, friends, so I'm going to play two videos before I start today's webinar. So let me finish the video. So later, after the videos, right, I will take like a 10 minutes airtime to just introduce Speed Home a bit. Then after that, I will invited. Then right after I present, I will invite our today's speakers. Okay, without further ado, let me just play out a couple of the video.
Hi, I'm Wei Ming, founder and CEO of Speed Home. I founded Speed Home because of my personal problem. But I think my personal problem, you can relate to it as well if you're a landlord or you're a tenant. So number one, I started it because of my personal experience to lease out my house. I SMS 50 agents back in 2016 and only 10 replied to me and 2 actually post up the listing for me and eventually got listed up. So from 50 to 2 and to 1, it's a lot of people that I need to contact to. So I was wondering, why isn't there a platform where we can give you the control, empower you to lease out your house yourself, right? And Speed Home, basically, we provide you end-to-end solution. You just need to list your property, and then we help with tenancy agreement signing digitally. We help with rental collection, and more importantly, we have insurance protection. When I started this business, nobody really wanted to fund us. No venture capital wanted to fund us. In fact, there was a VC that told me, don't waste your time, Wei Ming. You should do something else because this business doesn't make sense. But I think because I know the problem that I'm feeling would be felt by many people, so I thought I should continue.
I so one more another videos.
Emric, what is sustainability to you?
Sustainability to me,
Sustainable to me. Sustainability to me, I think is
putting planet and people over profit.
resources integration.
It's like what we do currently, selling overstock.
Like our overstock.
Repurposing rubbish into treasure.
saving the planet right now, building a better living environment for our future generation.
Reuse, reduce, and recycle.
Apa itu? Makanan ke? Memang puasa lah yang sebut pasal makanan.
So, what is sustainability to you? My name is Emric, and here at HOMA, we always embrace change and sustainability. We plan to be the main initiator to reduce the non-biodegradable construction and home finishing materials in 3 main elements.
Number 1, some of you might know HOMA has been recovering overstock more than 3 years.
In fact, we have bring in 20 million worth of overstock inventory into 8,000 homes.
Now, beside all this construction waste, we started looking into aging stocks as well. Instead of letting them lose their purpose and rot in junkyards, we provide them a second life by repurposing them and sending them into better homes.
Do you know how many carbon footprint has been created because of all these irresponsible, unplanned and on-demand trips? And do you know, for every 400 kilometers of journey, there are more than 100 kg of CO2 has been produced. So now we have collaborated with our regular logistic partner and come up with a whole new system to consolidate all this delivery in order to reduce on-demand trips and bring down environmental pollution issue.
And finally, we do not want to be another greenwashing company. We will initiate the practice through our internal processes, operation, and administrative. As the saying goes, one man trash is another man treasure. We promote reduce, reuse, and repurpose. By beginning with ourselves, we have the ability and responsibility. My name is Penny.
I am Erica.
Jen.
Nama saya Arya.
Mio?
Jen.
I'm Kok Wai.
I am Emric.
Nor. I am Moon.
We make a vow.
We want to make our world a better place to stay.
Everything starts from us.
100 kg of CO2 have been produced. There are more than 100 kg of CO2. There are more than 100 kg of CO2.
Let me tell you, always want to embrace us.
And we provide them.
Hello, tolong senyum sekejap ah. One take ah.
Hi, thank you for watching Speak Home Ringgit Hack Show. So right now, okay, soon we are going to invite our today's speakers, Miss Pennie, to join our event. So she are going to talk about the green corner, how to set up your price with an affordable price. So without further ado, but before we start the event, what I'm going to share with you guys is just a very quick introductions about Speak Home. So I will only use less than 8 minutes to just introduce you guys. Okay, what is Speak Home? Okay, so just give me a minute. Okay, so thank you for watching today's Speak Home Show. So for those who are watching us right Facebook, what you need to do is just very simple. Set up, you just share our Facebook Live and you are standing a chance to win a lucky draw. We will give out a book and also 2 fire bank cat. And Penny, she will share with us. She also sponsor HOMA to you, also will sponsor us 2 small little plant. Okay, continue. So for those who just first time that would join our webinar, I just want to share with you guys. So Speak Home, we are the rental platform for those who never heard Speak Home before. So we are the free posting rental platform. If a landlord, you post a property in our platform, it's free, and we will help you to show the house if your house in Klang Valley. But of course, certain area we didn't cover. So if you want to know more later, you can just visit our website. So continue. We have a tenant background check. So we will help you to screen all the tenants to ensure they are the good payment master, and we will help, and we also will sign up. We'll prepare a digital tenancy agreement online, so you don't need to meet the tenant physically. What you need is just sign the tenancy agreement online. So after you finish successfully getting your tenant, we will ask the landlord to buy an insurance to protect their house, and we will also offer the free rental collections. So this is Speak Home. So maybe you are curious that what is this Speak Home, behind this Speak Home? Is it a local company or foreign company, or is it that Speak Home is reliable? Of course, back then we call ourselves Speed Rent, and we already started. My founder and CEO, Mr. Wong Wei Ming, he started this company 2015. Back then we call ourselves Speed Rent. We have a rebrand during 2019. So currently our app is more than 500,000 app downloads. The monthly traffic is 150K. And the landlord and the property listing, so it's also more than 100K property listing, and the tenants inquiry also more than 600K. So it means like we have a lot of enquiries to came on, and then a lot of the landlord, they also try our services. So if you search Speak Home with all the mainstream media, you'll find it out. Or basically most of them in Malaysia, all the mainstream media already covers Speak Home. Okay, so of course we are the startup, so we get a lot of the different stage of the fundraising, and then we got pretty much of the very well-established investors. So Faith, payment and app, and also lifestyle app, founders of the Faith, Mr. Joyano and also Mr. Yo Chin Cho, and the 500 startup, IJM, pitch in, and recently we just closed our Series A, which is the venture capital fund, Gobi Partners, and Allianz Insurance. They both our investors. Okay, so during our launching day, we have invited 2019, and during 2001, we have invited Allianz Management and also IJM and IJM Land Management to join our ceremony. And back then, the former local government and housing minister, YB Zuraida, also our guests. So maybe you're a bit like confused, still don't know what's this Speak Home difference with the agent. So the first thing is like we provide you a better quality tenants. We screen the tenant. The second thing is we provide the direct communications. The third one is the zero deposit, help you to rent out your house faster, and we arrange the house. Viewing for you. Okay, we provide the home runner services to most of the Klang Valley area. The last one is the free rental collections. So why should you go with Speak Home zero deposit? It's simple, because we help you to maximize the tenant portfolio. It's almost zero risk for you. Your property always be the first choice, and we will rent out 5 times faster, and provide you 20 times better protections. So this home runner services is free, and the tenant background check, we will ask for the tenant the IC, employment letter, bank statement, credit scoring. If they're foreigner, passport, visa copy, and also the employment letter and the bank statement also. So this is something that we will collect a lot of documents to verify is a good payment master. So if they're the local tenants, the most important thing is that we will go through their credit checking. If their credit checking is bad, then we will reject them, almost as strict as to get a bank loan the tenants rent through Speak Home. So yeah, the last things that I want to share with you guys today is the insurance. So maybe you ask someone said already some ideas like how much you charge in Speak Home. Basically, in Speak Home, we only ask the landlord to get the first month rental to buy an insurance. Beside that, we don't charge anything. So the insurance package, of course, we have different package for the landlords. If you choose the basic package, that is 2 months late rental, and also the 1K for the utilities and also minor damage, and the 24K for the damage and the theft protections. So if you choose the extended or extended plus, that is even better. So of course the price will get higher, but what we provide is some things that the market never offered before: on-time rental and also the overstay protection. So what's the overstay protection is about? The overstay protection means like if you choose to buy our extended plus package, the tenant stay in your house, didn't pay rent and didn't move out, Speed Home will absorb all the legal fee to get an eviction court order to evict the tenant. In the meanwhile, we will pay the rent until the tenant move out or the tenancy end. So this is the overstay cash defender. So if you count it in the overstay defenders protections, right, I believe that is none of the any kind of the rental platform they can provide this kind of protections or services. So come back to the last three things that I'm going to share with you guys is, so this is our landlord communities. So our landlord communities that is built for the landlord. We didn't do a lot of the promotions in this group, but just feel free to join. So it's free. So this Association of Landlord Malaysia, you can just join. My colleague will share the link in the comment. If you want, you just click on the link later, then you can just sign up and then to be our members. So in the meanwhile, Speed Home we also found a Telegram channels. Currently, we will share all our event or promotions in this Telegram channel. So the last one, if you are never used Speed Home before, so what you need to do is just super simple. Okay, so my colleague will share a link. The link is about insurance upgrade. What you need to do is just sign up the form and post your property within 7 days. Okay, within a week, then we will have a free insurance upgrade. Either you get a free on-time rental coverage, either you get a free upgrade in the utility bill. So please sign up this form and you will get a chance to win. Okay, please sign up this form and you stand a chance to win. Not stand a chance. You will get an insurance free upgrade if you sign up the form. So yes, so I think basically on Speed Home, our introduction is just that. I also don't want to take more time and to hear you guys that I keep on promote my company. So without further ado, we are going to ask, okay, today our speakers, Miss Pennie, to be on our show. Okay, let me add Pennie here. Pennie, how are you?
Hello. Hi, everyone.
Okay.
Can you hear me
Pennie, yes, very clear. So right now I see you like you're surrounded by a lot of the green plants. Wow. So
yeah,
really like
exactly.
Okay. So before I start,
How many people do we have?
I think right now we
How
have
many
more
people do we
than
have?
30. Now we have more than 30s, 37. Yeah, around like 37, 38.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Audience in this show. Yeah.
So
thank you for watching.
How can I see?
So yes, actually you can just in YouTube we have 28, 29 lah. In two platforms.
Okay.
So one is YouTube and another one is So yeah. Yes. Okay.
At least I see some supporters here lah. Yeah.
Correct. Don't worry. Yeah, good. Yeah, so Anissa Cha, is it your friend? This is good evening. Yeah.
Chow is my
Chingman is your
homie.
friend.
And Anissa Chow, I don't know who. Maybe I can just make some new friends here today.
No problem.
Lim Boon Siong sound very familiar. Do I know you? Let me just
Okay,
share out
so-
because
Pennie? Okay. So everyone say hi to Pennie. If you are watching our show, just type hi to Pennie. So let her feel more confidence that we are really got some friends is watching our show. We are not talking to the air. I also feel like a
at
bit,
least you're
not like you are having a physical event, right? You can see everyone's in the So okay, Pennie, let me
today a bit kanchong because
Why?
today a bit kanchong because right I need to show a lot of my babies here which I never see I never show to public before one. So yeah. So whoever that is watching our live at the moment, right? Those especially who know me personally, right? Just say hi lor and give me a bit of encouragement, like then at least I know that there are people that I know over here lah.
Yep. So guys, just say hi to Pennie. Let her feel more welcome. But always, we are super welcome. So let me just give everyone a very quick brief, quick introductions about Pennie. So Pennie, she is actually she's in the building material business. Okay, so for me, right, the first time when I met Pennie, I feel very shocked a bit because it's like such a young ladies, pretty young ladies, and she's telling me that she are the one of the CEO and the founders of the building material platform, and she worked in the building materials like for quite a long time. So and the platforms that she built is called HOMA to You, and this is an online to offline building material platforms. And just the video that we just played just now, the video that we just showed just now, actually this platform is like they are a platform that try to solve the kind of a very spontaneous building materials supply. So and then Pennie today she are not going to talk about this kind of the platform. A lot of her platforms she will share to us, right, how to set up a green corners in your house with a very affordable price. I think Pennie,
Okay.
can start.
When I I received a call from Paul, and Paul asked me to pick a topic and share a little bit about things that I'm doing at the moment. I actually started this, I wouldn't say a hobby. I was like, as many of you know that our company are basically doing all the building materials, especially we are into sustainability. So my colleague and I actually came up with one of the plan that we wanted to go into like 1 million plant encouragement of people go into planting, that kind of initiative to create an awareness to reduce CO2 and also to go into plastic reducing and all this. So when we started that time, of course, we are looking into other plants and what other things that we can actually do. And allow me to buy some airtime, right? I'm going to promote a little bit on this particular yellow pot. I think I'm a bit far, like. Okay.
Yeah.
So before I go into all these tips on how to set up a very basic corner and in a very, I wouldn't say a cheap corner, I would say an affordable price, because at the end of the day, it depends on what kind of plants that you're getting. And later I will share with you guys like how I actually started and what kind of plant is easy to take care. And some of my collection here, like it can be some expensive plants and it can be some cheap plant and some easy maintenance, and some is more like 小姐 type that you probably need some extra care.
Lady.
Okay. Lady type of plants. So 2 months ago, we actually came out with one of the CSR program because we wanted to go into sustainable business. So just now, I think Paul also play one of the video that our company is actually embracing all these sustainability. That part of the business that we are doing is reducing the construction material. So of course, moving forward, we also wanted to do more towards the society rather than we just do like sustainable on building material and so on. So this is actually one of the initiatives that we created. This is actually the thing that you're seeing here is actually we call it yellow pot. This yellow pot itself is actually made from all the plastic waste that we actually work with another partners called Fuse Ecotier. Before the MCO, they have been collecting a lot of plastic waste from the river around Klang Valley. So what they actually use the plastic to do is coaster and so on. Because we are going into the 1 million planting, so we was thinking like if we can actually make a very basic pot like that, then it will be good for us to go into planting. So for this is one of the project we are actually currently. I think my video is a bit far, right? Okay. So you can see that this is one of the yellow pot that we are actually using the yellow color plastic waste to create this pot. So this is actually using the HDPE2 and PP5 plastic. What they actually do is they actually collected all the plastic waste already, right? Then they melt it and hand press by a group of B40 and refugee, and of course interns. So this is part of the CSR. I think one of the event where we can actually support the minority of the group of community. Especially during this pandemic, right? A lot of people, they couldn't really go out and cari makan and things like that. So as part of HOMA, right, we are also encouraging people to donate their HDPE2 and PP5 plastic. So this is actually came with, this kind of thing. And of course, because we have a lot of audience wanted to support this kind of initiative, but they are not into, they don't have a green hand. They probably do not know any gardening, or they have never planted any basic plant before. I think they probably tried before is maybe like standard 2 or standard 3, where teacher asked them to go and plant the red bean seed lah. I think most of the people have
Tauge,
started
try to
before
get
lah.
raise, make tauge and then we can eat.
Tauge lah, not eating lah. This is one of the experiment only lah. Okay, so we actually do work with one of the company called Midori. Midori is actually one of the company that are selling this soilless planting. Whenever we talk about plant, right, I mean planting journey and gardening, right, a lot of people will think that, okay, I want to go into like soil lah, planting lah, watering lah, then, repotting and things like that. So using this technology, technically, you do not need to go through all the other hassle. Okay, you can see that even if I take out this and you put back, you can see that my hand is still very clean. So this technology is actually made from, it's actually, we have how many guests here? 30 over, right?
Sorry, now it's 60 over.
60 over. If we can get like 100 crowd, right? I'm going to give out 100 lah. You all help me to share out, then so that more people can benefit from this little sharing.
Friends that are watching our Facebook right now, please share the live. Okay, help us share the live, and then to stand a chance to win. Okay, the plant that Pennie holding right now. Okay.
Yes, 100 we set 100 Now 60 over, right? I think quite easy lah. With all the language speaker, right? I think should be quite fast one. Okay, so go back to plant. Okay, so this is actually one of the methods that we are encouraging people to go into, is because this is actually a soilless planting methods. The particular thing that you're seeing at the bottom, right? Maybe I come closer.
I think you should bring the plants and
I come closer lah. Okay.
Yeah, you just use the green background lah. Yeah. Okay, cool.
So this is actually, can see, right? And together with the pot lah. Okay, so this is the yellow pot that I showed you guys just now. So what you can actually, what kind of plastic that we are using? Just now I did mention like HDPE2 lah, PP5. So some of you may not know what is all this plastic waste all about. All these plastic waste are basically things that we are creating from home. Example, if you are drinking milk, those kind of like farm fresh milk, or any milk that you are using a plastic bottle, those are the plastic that will be using to create this pot. Besides that, like example, you are using dynamo at home, or any of the detergent, shampoo bottles, your tapao food with a plastic container that can actually go into microwave, those are considered a PP5. And if you have kids at home and you have all the plastic toys that you do not want it already, those are the plastic waste that we need in order to create all these. So all these plastic waste take a very long journey for them to recycle. So what we can actually do is we can actually reproduce this thing, and we go into further repurposing of the plastic waste. Okay, so this is the pot that, of course, this one come with yellow is because we want them to make a yellow. There are lots of other kind of plastic like blue color, black color. So this pot itself come with a various color, just that the one that I'm holding is yellow because our company and Sweet Home is also yellow so we have to incorporate the colors.
No
worry. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, go back to plant. So this plant itself, just now I did mention, like example, if you talk about soil planting, you need to mix the different soil so that you can have a good drainage and things like that. But being a beginner, right, what we want is you want it to be easy maintenance, and we probably want it to be in the toilet lah. We want to put it in especially a lot of people working from home, they might want to have this kind of thing on their table or something like that, right? So you can actually opt for this kind of technology. This particular black color thing, or
the soil
brown, I call it brown color. This is not a soil, this is actually a sponge. A sponge that can last up to 10 years. It's actually made from Japanese technology by Toyota itself, Toyota company. Toyota don't only just make they also support the green initiative, right? So what we do is we actually put the plant into it. You just got to soak into water. So long the sponge is wet, right? the plant will be as bushy as this. This one I need water like probably 4 to 5 days once. And I think that is very easy to maintain. You don't really have to like change soil and all. But of course, if you wanted to give them a more growth, right, you can just spray some fertilizer on top of the leaf every week lah. The one that I'm showing you guys basically I spray like every week lah. So it's very bushy at the moment. Okay. So of course,
can you
having an indoor plant.
Yeah, can you introduce like the plants, right? The plants that you're holding right now. What's the name of this kind of plant? Do you know?
Seriously, there are a lot of names I cannot remember, but I think this is one kind of money plant, but it's actually came with a various color one. So this is
the
very
color
easy
is
to take
original
care.
like this. Very easy to take care of
Of
this
course,
plant.
it came out. Yeah, I water like 3 to 4 days. Not really water. You just technically take out the whole thing, soak into water like 5 minutes, put it back. Team already. Then you can put it next to your bed, toilet, your study desk, in your office area or anywhere lah. And this plant itself is not like very big. It's going to be like indoor kind of plant. And you seriously don't need like a lot of care. I actually put this thing in my office. There is no sunlight.
Okay.
We don't actually recommend you to put. You just have to have a shade lah. As long as you have like a bit of sunlight from outside, or you have some lighting source, the plant will grow already like this. So it can survive already. Then I do take this as some of the gift to send it to my friend, and they put it in their room with the aircon on, right? Sometimes it get very dry, and you just have to soak into water lah. It won't be like you need to change pot lah. You scare the soil will have some ulat or things like that. I think it's fairly easy to take care lah.
I see. Okay.
So again, I'm going to buy some airtime. You can get this plant and the pot from homatoyou.com at 39 ringgit only. If today you register with us, then you will get 10 ringgit credit straight away. Meaning to say you get this plant for 29 ringgit, we will send it to you. It's a free shipping, and we'll send it to you already. Start this very easy gardening, not gardening lah. I would say like indoor planting journey lah, with just one plant first lor.
Okay. So,
of course, there are many types of different species of plant. This is one of it that I would recommend, which is very easy. Or you can probably go for, for this yellow pot, everything, right, that's it lah. Any question from the floor that I can answer? Let's check some messages. I'm touching my phone.
Okay, so in YouTube, right, we have some friends like say need to enlarge. Okay, let me see. How can I make you bigger? Yeah. Yes.
Hi, Juliana. Juliana, you are right. This is puff cow, and the one that I'm using right now is a medium size. Of course, a lot of people right now propagate the expensive plant using the puff cow chip as well. I noticed that there are people using this as well. And yeah, Anisha, this is extremely low maintenance. If you are someone that is not into, you have never planted a plant before, right? Just like me, right? Super easy. Even my kids know how to plant this. It's so easy, only. Okay.
So,
right.
Okay, guys. Puff cow. Okay. Yeah, selling soilless, less planting. Selling soil, less planting. Okay,
do we have like 100 people already so that I can give out this free plant?
Not yet. I think the numbers
not yet.
Yeah, still maintaining like around 40, 50. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
So guys.
So I think maybe I talked too much about this, yellow pot and puff cow already. They probably wanted to know how I actually set up my
corner.
garden. Yeah. Without going further, maybe you have to help me to zoom out already. I think they do not want to see my face. They only want to see my plants.
No problem.
Okay. I actually started. Can see, right?
Yep.
This is one of my favorite corner that you all see.
Okay. If I zoom, cannot. I need to zoom out a bit.
Cannot.
Okay. Yeah.
I started with just all these puff cow, and during the MCO, I think I stay in the office a lot. although we have a lockdown period, but I came to office almost every day. It was quite a stressing moment. So I decided to adopt one of the very basic hobbies into setting up my own planting journey. So you can see that, of course, right now I got a lot of different plants. When I started that time, I only spent less than 300 ringgit. And these are some of the van block that I started putting up and with the basic plant that I have. Okay. For those who wanted to start off with a very easy little garden or little distressing corner, right? You guys can probably start off with some very basic plant, like example this one. And you can get some of these easy maintenance plants, like example this one. Seriously, I don't know the full name of the plant because I'm also a beginner. If those who are into planting for a long time already, maybe you can help me to ID this plant. But this look like a, I don't know. I don't know what name of this plant, but I like this one a lot lah. Okay, so for this van block itself, you can actually stack up and do up a small corner. Today I'm going to share like 3 myths on gardening. A lot of people will say like, oh, gardening, you need to have a big space. You probably need to have a lot of skill, and it may take you a lot of time to go into this hobby. To me, it's not true. You can actually start off with picking up a very small corner like me. This area probably is like 4 feet by 4 feet, 16 square feet only. Okay, 16 square feet, I can put more than probably 10 or 20 plants over here lah. Total my collection right now, I have close to 50 plants already lah. Okay, so you can pick one on a small corner, especially those who are living in condo. Condo, you can set up a very small area, just pick a very small corner. Start off with, if you don't like how I set up like with all this fan block, you can even go into a planter box like this. I'm going to show you guys some planter box, okay? This was being sponsored by one of our merchants. So this planter box, you can use it to place it in your balcony area. So long you have a corner that you can actually put this thing, right? You can actually put this planter box by hanging. Today I cannot hang lah, because I already take down already. Then you can put like those plant onto it. It's very simple. Okay, one of these plant is costing you like 39 ringgit inclusive of the delivery. If you do not want to go into the puff cow kind of methods, right, you can actually go into this kind of plant. After the session, right, I will just share with Paul on some of the tips on how you can set up. So the myth of having a big garden only, a big space in order for you to set up a corner is not true. You can probably set up on a very small area like me, 16 square feet only, you can set up a little corner like me already. And talking about skill, you really do not need a lot of skill. You just probably need to learn from, nowadays, there are a lot of groups in Facebook. You can actually follow, like example, Plant Malaysia, I think some Planting Malaysia or something like that. Like you can go and follow, and there are lots of gurus that will be able to tell you how you can actually go into planting. I'm into very basic planting. So what I do is I have all my plants, right, water like 3 to 4 times. No, sorry, 3 to 4 days one time. I just fill up that, and then every week I will just spray the fertilizer onto the leaf only. Of course, I've been buying plants from one of the seller. She also helped me a lot. Every time when my plants go into special disease, right, I will just give her a call and say that, hey, Chan, my plant is attacking by spider mites or something like that. My plant is yellowing, and then she will be able to tell me like, I think this particular plant you over water already, or you might need to place some of the plant into under the shade or something like that. Especially right now it's raining season, right? So yeah, I think it's quite easy, and you don't really need to have like massive knowledge in order for you to go into planting or gardening hobbies. Of course, all this watering, a lot of people would tend to overwater their plants, so you don't really have to do it like 4 days, 4 to 5 days, one time, 3 to 4 days, depends on what kind of plants that you are getting. And finally would be like time. I'm quite busy. I don't even have time for my kids, especially running a business, right? I can still take care of like 45 plants. Like I just mentioned, watering the plant is one of the thing, and it's quite relaxing in a way. Every time when after work, right, I will just spend time with my plant, talking to them. Last time before I go into planting, right, some of my friends was like, who are into all these plant, right, they were like telling me, you need to talk to your plant in order for them to grow well. I was like, no lah, why go and talk to plant? Talk to plant, then plant is not life, what? But what I discovered is talking to plant really can see them growing one, or especially some of the plant that I planted mati already. Then I do spend time to go and take care of them. Then you started to see some sprouting coming out from there. It was quite enjoying in a way lah. So if you are not into all these exotic plant, right, I would recommend you to go into something like this. Okay, I'm going to push it closer for you guys to have a look. This is also one of the can get some comments from you guys, because I don't know whether you can see or not. I'm not holding my phone. Paul, can help me to check can see the thing or not?
Yes. Guys,
see
okay,
what?
let me check. See which one.
Can see clearly or not all this?
Okay, let me remove myself.
Or maybe I should put it closer. These are some of the plant that I've got it from the past many months that I have got into. Can see or not all this pot here? If you have a very small corner at your home, like balcony, right, you wanted to go into like very easy maintenance. Again, we are talking about not so costly, while you can still have a very soothing corner, right? If you don't want to take care of all this kind of plant, you can actually use this J pot. Maybe after this, I can share the link and some context for you guys. They are actually a self-watering system that will be attached, where they have actually have a timer, right? Every day they will auto water their plant itself. So this is actually one of the systems where they call a breeding wall. They will choose the particular plants for the area. Then you can actually use this planting system to go into it. So anyone here that you guys are into plant one, that you guys want to share with me what kind of plants that you have?
Yeah. Actually, those who like watching our live, actually you can just start sharing like what kind of the plant that you you have plant in your house for your green corners, and maybe you can just also share with us.
Of course, here the very easy maintenance one are some of the alocasia plant. I'm not sure whether I mentioned all these names you all know or not. Anyone that is into planting can give me some comment or response.
Need to wait for a while one, because when you say ask questions, right, then it's a bit like 20 to 30 second delay.
Oh, okay.
From the from
I
the
don't know
streaming platform.
who is, because I cannot see the thing. Herbs like peppermint and rosemary, rubber plant. Yeah, rubber plant is quite easy to take care in a way. And herbs and pepper, Juliana, the herbs and pepper, did you just plant it into the soil, or you are using the puff cow? Because just now you didn't mention the puff cow. I think it's you, right? Yeah, you are the one who mentioned the puff cow. I think you probably have used the puff cow to plant the thing, right? It's quite easy. Rubber plant, I don't have it here, but I've heard about it. And I think nowadays a lot of people are talking about they do not just they do not just go into like planting nowadays. They are or gardening. They are propagating the plant. They are. I saw a lot of my friends are into it, and they are propagating the expensive, or I wouldn't say the expensive, the rare plants, right? Myself, I'm into monstera nowadays. I think monstera is a one of the plant that many people also eyeing on it. Couple of days ago, my colleague just killed one of my alocasia variegated. Luckily now I have 2 leaf already. Pascal work well with Mexican mint, but not peppermint. The big one next to you is the plant same family of rubber. Oh, really? Is this the one? I find it very beautiful because it looks like batik, and I like it very much. And I heard that it can actually grow very big. And I'm waiting for time to. I haven't really gone into propagating skill lah. So probably the next one, Paul, you invite me, I talk about propagating lah, the plant lah. Okay. Can show a couple of plants that I have got lately. I think it's very nice one lah. This alocasia. I think this is not an expensive plant. I got this for like $38 only.
I see.
Big plant and easy to take care, and I just leave it there and it become like very bushy nowadays. It's very soothing. I like this plant itself a lot. And of course, where is my... Yeah. Anyway, this is another one, philodendron. Are you guys into this kind of plant, or am I the only one? Share with me your thoughts.
Okay, so Penny, so today our topic, right? Yeah. We are still like saying affordable price. So normally, right? Agak lah, how much is the price if you want to set up with 4 to 5 plants for my green corner, included the materials like to support them, everything. Agak lah for beginners. What's your recommendations?
For beginners, right? Let's say example, you just now when I mentioned like the. Okay, let me just show you over here. Just like if you have like a very small corner, you want to set up like me, right? I spend less than. Can see or not?
Yeah.
I seriously spend less than 300 ringgit. It's just that this particular hobby, 300 ringgit. But seriously, this hobby, including the blocks and the plant, this block itself is only like, if you buy from HOMA, it's probably like 7 ringgit per block. I have 6 blocks. And I started with a very basic plant like this. Just like I told you, this plant is 38 ringgit. And then, of course, this one used to be very bushy, but because my colleague they dropped my plant, so they actually kill many of the leaves. So this one, I get it for like 20 over ringgit. This one, I just get it like very recently, 15 ringgit. So I would say that if you are looking at like, example, 10 plants, you go and get this kind of size. This kind of size probably will cost you like 15 ringgit. If let's say you buy 10, it's probably going to cost you like 150 ringgit only.
Yeah.
So to start off with this corner, right, I think less than 300 ringgit, you can settle already. Yeah.
I see. Okay. Now I'm checking the comments. Let me check in the comments.
See any question or not? My sharing is
okay. So I got friends they're asking they like your little stove. Where to get? Simple.
Little stove. What is the stove?
The hanger, like the hanger, and then you can put the.
This is the planter box.
Yeah. Oh.
Is this the one? This planter box only costs us like 69 ringgit, and you can put like maybe 6 or 8 plants minimum. Yeah, it's very easy. And if let's say you want to start off with a very basic corner, you can just. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I'm running off.
It's not the box. The stool. The chair. The stool.
Oh, my stool lah. Stool. I get it from. I got it from Shopee, together with the. This stool I don't sell. You get it from Shopee.
People is like we are sharing about plants. Then no. Yeah. I missed a bit. So Julian is the stool. Shopee. Just go Shopee and then you type stool. Guys,
I don't want to make it like a very formal kind of sharing today. it's not meant to be that way. Otherwise, I wouldn't choose the night session. I wanted
Yeah.
to make it probably a very chill session that you guys can actually ask any question, or if you are also one of the like-minded who like plants, right? Then you can share some knowledge and some tips and things like that together with me
Yeah.
lah. I saw like Wan Chen. Wan Chen asked me like some of the plant. Expensive plant and easy to take care is two different topics. So I only choose the easy to take care one. And the one that I love the most, right, is this very cheap Monstera, but it's very soothing. I've been always talking about Monstera. Of course, this Monstera come with lots of different grade. Some very expensive variegated one goes up to like, lately there is one of the lady, her plant got stolen. It's about 50,000. So the one that I'm getting is not 50,000. This one I bought for like 38 ringgit. It's supposed to, when I bought this plant, right, it was only 2 leaf.
Okay.
So you can see the third leaf right now is so big. So this is one of the hobby that money cannot buy, because you plant them, you take care of them, right? They give you like more babies, right? It's very soothing, right? So doesn't mean that you really need to go for the expensive plant. It's just that the expensive plant nowadays, I look at it, some of it, I don't look at the price, but I really like it. Then I think that I can afford it. Then I just get it, But I think out of the collection, so many collections, the one that I love the most, and my colleagues will always come and touch these, telling me that there is mushroom growing out. Your plant is like dry already. They will only take care of this. This is the Monstera. Very beautiful plants. So if you really want to go for a big plants, right, and you do not want to spend a big budget, this is actually quite easy to take care.
Yeah.
I water them like almost maybe 3-4 days a week. And it grows so big already.
I noticed that, right, mostly of your plants, right, that you are showing us is all leaf. So the flowers, do you have any kind of flowers that the plants is like?
Flowers, unfortunately, I don't have it here. But lately, I also going into planting sunflower, but sunflower haven't arrived at my office because sunflower actually take about 2 months for the full blooming. So I actually still have the plant at home until when it's big enough, then I'll bring it to office. Of course, there is another type of plant I think a lot of people have never seen before. It's called air plant. So this air plant, right? Yeah, this air plant, right? You don't need soil. You just need like something to put on it, and then like few days you just take the mist to spray it. You will grow like this already. Small that time is very cheap only. I think less than 30 bucks you can get one already. But when it's grow big, right, it can go thousands of ringgit. So if you guys are into growing some expensive hobby, you can probably consider this one. And you can also get this thing from our website, homatoyou.com. Don't need soil, no nothing. You can get this thing, I think, in the website for like 20 something or 30 ringgit. This is actually handmade by one of our merchants. One of the designer was affected by the COVID pandemic. They couldn't really find money. They can't not find money. They can't really go and do work, right? They have jobs, just that the entire economy shut down, so they couldn't do anything. They go and use the leftover cement that they have, the overstock cement, and they go into doing all this mini craft. Now all this mini craft you can get it from homatoyou.com as well.
I see. The plant?
The plant itself, you can actually get it from there. It's a combination. If I'm not mistaken, Moon, if you are still there, maybe you can help me to tie up the Moon.
Yes.
If you are still there, you help me to type out the price and probably share the link or something so that the audience can actually see this. It's very cool.
Okay. We have another question. So this is an audience that is asking, how to take care of the Monstera? Do they need sunlight?
Monstera really is a mini shaded. I living in my office, right? My office only morning sun only. If you see this here, sorry, because the camera is tight. Okay, so this is some of the area that I place my plant. Okay, so this is the area. So the morning sun will come up over here. After that, no more sun already. Monstera very afraid of overwatering and underwatering. So I would recommend you guys to look like 3 to 4 days. Just make sure that the water and the soil, not water lah, it's more towards the soil. It has to be, sorry, because my assistant is not here today. So I have to manage my camera myself.
Later we can share the link or something like
Yeah. So the Monstera itself is, I think, among all the plants, is the easiest to take care already. This Monstera over here.
Yeah, very hard to kill them.
Maybe
They're quite strong.
Initially, when it came back, right, I thought I don't want to water it, so it got very dry.
Okay.
Because I underwater the plant, but 3-4 days out, one time is quite easy. You can water it, and it can grow very, very big. The Monstera can really grow very big, and I really are really into this. For a basic one, you can probably go with the cheap one until you have got the, not cheap lah. It's also like, I love them lah, even though they are not expensive, right?
Yeah, because you spend
effort. So many.
Yeah. The juggle them.
It's like, because when it came that time, I didn't know how to take care of them. They almost died because I didn't water them. I thought that it has to water only once a week. And then I don't know how to go and adjust the drainage of the soil.
Okay.
Until lately, I go and speak to the lady, the one who sold to me the plant, and she told me that all the soil, you need to make sure that the drainage is good. So do not just only go and buy the soil as in the whole soil. You may need to mix it with some of the cocoa peat. Cocoa peat is actually using the coconut, the thing, right? You have to make sure that once you have poured the water in already, the water will just go out very fast.
Yes.
Yeah, will drain straight away. Some of it, if you, let's say you just put the soil itself, right, it does not really drain it. Then you may tuck in the water in the soil, and then your plant will die lah, because too much of water.
Because drowning, all the roots is under, and then the water is like.
Correct. So it's very easy. To me, Monstera is an easy to take care plant. Even like I've got this alocasia. This alocasia can really grow very big, and you can see that the green, right?
Yes.
It's butter green, you know. It's very soothing. It's also another one that I really like it, and you can see that it's not very big, it's small, but you can see that the leaf itself is very big, bushy. Yeah.
Okay.
So
if I want to put the plants on the table, which one you will recommend?
If you want to put it on a table, actually I do like this. This is called Monstera cheese. You can see like the leaf itself is look like cheese, right? Got lubang one, and it can grow very big. And of course, if you didn't, you can put a couple of sticks to contain it. And this is something that is very easy to take care. They don't like sunlight one, so you just leave it indoor. You just water it, will do already. It will become bushy like that already.
Yeah.
So
Pennie, I want to share with you something. Okay, our speed home, right? If one day you visit our speed home, right, you will see a corner. That is a corner, right? We purposely want to plant something on in front of our washroom. Okay, my boss very ambitious. He buy a lot of the soil and then spend like a couple of thousand ringgit. Then you know what's happened?
1,000 ringgit.
It's very all the plants is very nice one, very good looking. So you know what happens at the end?
Okay, dry off.
Oh, and then when they dry, not only that, at night, right, a lot of the mosquito, this kind of thing.
Okay, mosquito, that thing. I think mosquito is one thing that you probably cannot avoid, but make sure that you have a fan there to ventilate the whole thing. This is what I learned also.
I see.
Once a while, because sometimes the soil itself is wet, and then it will attract a lot of different kind of insects over here. Make sure that you put a fan over there so that you can actually, ventilate the plant, ventilate your office. I think that should be the way lah. Who bought the plant? Wei Ming ah. Wei Ming, you should get some soilless planting lah. Get a big one lah. Easy to take care. No need a lot of maintenance.
Now no one back to office already. Also no one will take care. Now the office also. Yeah, 90% of us all working. So okay, can you recommend us another plant that you think is suitable to put on the table also? Because I think a lot of people they feel very stressed. So when they work after meeting, another meeting, okay.
Yeah, actually there is another. Of course, just now I did recommend like this one. It's a kind of philodendron. Or another name is called money plant. People name this as money plant, but of course, money plant came with a different type. But this is one of it. It's very easy to take care. Okay, I even propagate, right? Try to propagate using the water. Just put it in water,
Wow,
grow already.
very cute, this one.
Because it's very bushy, right? So I just this one I this is one of the thing I repurpose. Using I bought some pudding, right? After I eat the pudding already, this is the glass bottle. I just propagate, cut it, and then I just put it in water. It grow already, and it's
Do you
getting
add any kind of the nutrition
also
in the water or something? Do you add
No,
anything
totally
else?
no. I just make sure like I change the water like 3-4 days, 1 week, lor.
Like this, they also
So
can
like 1
survive.
week you can survive, and the root is growing already. I only put it in here like 1 week only, it start growing already.
Okay.
So this is very easy one. Another one that I would recommend is, let's say you really think that you got no time, okay, you go for this type of pot. We call it an easy pot. I have two actually. So the day during one of the session I share with some of the audience, right?
Yeah.
They even put 2 of the guppy fish inside. So this is even easier. This is actually, we call it an easy pot. You just got to fill up the water like probably 2 to 3 cm. There is a stem underneath, will absorb the water into the plant. So long the water no more, then you just fill out the water, lor. Then the plant is growing like that. This is even less maintenance. So this is a bigger pot, you can see. And this plant also quite easy to take care. It comes with colors as well.
Yeah, I like the pink color.
Yeah, and of course the puff color, the one that we talked about, the puff cow.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are few of the options that you can actually get all these plants from our website as well. Not trying to sell, but easy.
Yeah, trying to sell actually.
If you are someone into I'm not trying to sell. I'm just trying to encourage people to go into planting.
Yes. I think that is very nice, especially right, you put something green in front of you when you like whole days work from home, keep on seeing the monitors and keep on like staring the monitors, you feel very tired. And then this is something that we learned like when we was in kindergartens or primary school, right? Our teacher always told us, right, when your eyes feel very tired, look something far and look something for green. Look something green. So I think it's very important actually. So
I think nowadays a lot of people are very busy working from home with a lot of emails and a lot of conference call and here and there. Maybe you can just adopt to one of the very simple hobby while you can actually encourage your little ones to go into this kind of very healthy hobby. And it can be very affordable. And at least you got something that you can start off with rather than always into computer games and things like that.
Correct.
Buy this from homatoyou.com. The guppy, right? Get it from elsewhere. You don't sell guppy.
Okay.
Get the guppy and put it inside. Make sure that you fill out the water, otherwise the guppy will die. That's it. 2 live plant and fish together.
Okay. So Pennie, there's 2 questions. The first one is the friends from YouTube. Let me see his name. Okay, I can't see his name, but never mind. The two less lonely people. The guys that were registered on YouTube. He asked, "Do you have any sample set up as a reference how to decorate the house?" And then they like
actually we do.
He like how do you do with the concrete?
Okay, don't just like Speed Home. Make sure you don't like just Speed Home. You need to like homatoyou.com as well. Our website. We do have some tips onto that as well. The ventilation block you can actually set up. In fact, one of our customer bought
me the link later. I will share into the comment.
Yeah, sure. And then also follow our Facebook page. And most of the time, our content editors, they do share like what kind of plants you can actually use and how you can actually set up not just the gardening, what kind of DIY what kind of DIY tips that you can actually do to improve your home. Just like Speed Home, right? We are also into home improvement, and we do not just go into gardening. We are into any other type of home improvement, like you can decor your.
Okay.
I don't know
got
what kind of
the
content
I got the article already. Yeah, let me share to
Mm.
the audience.
Yeah.
You
Like
have
if you
a
guys are into renovating houses, right? We do have some tips like how you can actually help you to save costs by getting some products from our website, or you can actually come and visit us. We are actually a home improvement platform that offer bargains, and at the meantime we focus on sustainability. So if you are into these two elements, right, we are the right platform for you lah. Of course, you guys can follow my Facebook page, homatui.com. There are lots of tips that we are sending out every week. You can actually follow us from there. Insta not much, but yeah. Also our YouTube channel, Thursday Diary. Coming soon, we will have lots of planting journey because we have just worked with Sabah Jadi. Sabah Jadi is actually a seed producer and also a soil producer. We will actually next month itself. Actually, we are going to talk about how you can actually plant the plant itself from seed. So I did not really go into planting, but I'm actually getting a sunflower seed to start experimenting the sunflower planting. I have 9 spot of the sunflower. Hopefully it can really grow a sunflower. You can follow my journey lah into our Instagram lah. We will be posting over there as well lah.
Okay. So Pennie, this is audience Juliana, Miss Juliana. And she's asking, how do you get rid of the spider mite?
Spider mites. I have one very good tip, and I need to show you guys.
See, you always go out the camera and come back, go out and come back. So busy.
Get this one. I don't mention it because I don't sell their products. You can get it from Shopee, Lazada, and all these. And 3 days only, my spider mites go away already, and my plant go back healthy. My this alocasia, right, attacked by them. Teruk. Now you can see that. Cantik already. So just 3 days only. You just got to spray the top of the leaf, the bottom of the leaf, and the soil as well. Just spray as wet as possible continuously for 3 days. Spider mites will go on already.
Understood.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys. Also, while Pennie is keep on. Yes. If you have any kind of question, right, you can type. We will take another 1 or 2 questions, and then we will end up these sessions. So in the meanwhile, I just want to share with everyone, Speed Homes, right? Every week, we at least have 2 to 3 sections, like to share with you guys everything about home decorations, property investments, stock investments, personal finance, this kind of the various topic. Yeah, as long as to help you to grow, okay, in terms of your wealth and also your health. So that's why like today we invite Pennie to come to our show to share about how to set up a green corner with a very affordable price. So yes, just type your questions. Yeah, just type your question if you have any question or sharings. Okay, not only questions but also can be your any kind of thoughts or sharings.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm seeing. Okay.
I'm very basic lah. I'm very basic into the gardening journey and all lah. So of course, if you guys have any tips or you want to ask any questions, right? You can. I'm not sure should I ask them to add me in my Pennie HOMA or not. My Facebook is Pennie HOMA. Maybe you can just follow me or.
They just PM you at HOMA and then I'm sure your staff will pass the question to you. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Right? You can just ask any questions. Feel free to share because I think gardening is a very interesting hobby.
Yeah.
Most of the people nowadays going into outdoor, but outdoor I think is considering pandemic is going to be endemic, right? Make this hobby, find a corner of your space, not just the little stool. You can probably continue follow us because next month, in fact, we are working with one of the companies, right? They are using rice hulls to create a timber strip. We are going to use that as one of the package where we are going to use it to create a bench by using this fan block over here together with the sustainable timber strip. We're going to do a bench. You can actually set up a very simple corner. You can read books, sip a cup of tea, having your afternoon tea over there with your family, or even if you, like me, right, you want to set up a little corner in your office, anytime you can just get it done only. It's
Correct.
not of course, let's not talk about the expensive plant. If you go into if you're into Monstera, just get a couple of Monstera. You can actually see the corner is up already.
Agree. So actually, right, Penny, when I also try to set up a green corners for my house, okay, because I also work from home. So I will go to Pinterest. I saw Pinterest. There is also a lot of the ideas.
Yes,
but it's too fancy lah. But it's too fancy lah. I saw the level of the,
you go and
Pinterest.
You go into you follow us on our Facebook lah, because my colleague almost every week they will come up with the different ideas on how our focus are very much into bargains and sustainability lah. So I'm sure that they do share a lot of tips over there. Follow us on Facebook lah. Don't go and follow Pinterest. Follow HOMA to you. Remember HOMA to you. Okay.
Okay. So let me double check. A bit lah. Not very lah. A bit. Okay, guys.
Trust me.
Yes.
You need to go into, if you are not a green person, right? You try to go into this kind of easy methods first. Try out with maybe 2 or 3 pots.
I'm gonna buy one.
Then after that, moving forward, get one.
Discount.
Support our
this. Yeah.
Get one this. So are we still going to give out this plant for free or not?
Yes, sir.
Any person that's supporting us, 2.
Yeah.
So are we going to pick up the winners from here or how?
Later, right? I will just take. We have the things, right? Can track all the share. Those who share our post, right? I will take their name.
Yeah.
Then I'll put it into the lucky draw software, and then they will pick up 2 names.
Sure. So I'll give out this one. I think this one is
cute.
I really like it a lot. I'll give out this one. I'll give out 2.
This one can put on table.
Can put it in toilet, table. Don't put it in outdoor lah. I think in your dining table, or your office, you can actually do it. And most importantly, right, if you see the roots over here grown up already, right?
Yes.
Just cut it.
Wow.
And then, right, cut it already. You can make it a lot of pot already. Actually, cut. This one is actually from this, because it's getting a lot already, right? So I just cut lah. Like example, this one come out with a lot of.
Okay, so you buy one, then you can just
propagate a lot.
Yeah, propagate a lot. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Propagate a lot.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Last question. This is
Still got a question.
Noraza. Yeah, Miss. I'm not. Yeah, Noraza. So Miss Noraza, Madam Noraza, what she asked is that, may I know how to look after the indoor plant? This is on YouTube, my friends. You won't see it.
Okay. All right.
Okay, let me check. Let me see. Let me check her message. Yeah, may I know how to look after indoor plants? How much exposure to the sun needed?
Basically, I would say indoor plant, you need a very minimal sunlight. Just don't put it near to your fridge, your TV, or any spot that is hot. A lot of people like to put it near to their computer. Don't do that, because it will create some heats, that unnecessary heats to kill your plant. So if let's say you want to put it in your dining table, put it in your study table, your coffee table, or a small corner, you really don't need a lot of sun. If you really afraid that you don't know how to take care of the indoor plant, even easier one, you get the air plant. Air plant, you don't need any sunlight, and even you don't water for like 2 weeks, you won't die. You will still be like this.
Maybe I can ask a question. If don't have sunlight, but we have this kind of lighting in our house,
it's good enough already. Light source good enough already.
Actually, also will provide the enough of the sunlight. Light to the plant, right?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
So the indoor plants that you just say, Monstera, money plants.
Monstera need a little bit of sunlight lah. Monstera is
Monstera
an easy plant, but I think they still like sunlight lah. But it's an indoor plant.
Okay. So I think.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah, I think today's is just here. Then you just when you sign up HOMA to you will automatically get a 10 ringgit voucher. then then you can purchase any plants that you saw in their platform. Just now I just go to your platform. There's really a lot of different types of plants. At least more
Juliana,
than
I
10.
saw you still. There is one message from Juliana. Juliana, I think that you're a plant person. Maybe you can just add me in the Facebook. Then we can probably share some knowledge about this journey as well, lah.
Okay, I see. Okay, so I think today's sessions is almost end. So guys, but after the event, if you still have any kind of the questions about the how to take care of plants or how do you set up, maybe you can PM HOMA to you. So just PM them and then engage with them, and then they will give you some very good advice. And in the meanwhile, they also have in their website homa2you.com also have a lot of the different varieties of the plants that you can choose. So I'm going to right after this event, I'm going to buy one plant. So good night, everyone.
Okay, thank you so much, Paul. Thank you for having me and
thank you,
HOMA to
Pennie.
you.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. Bye.